It's Jane Fendelman, Preach from the Kitchen Table. I want to teach you guys this really cool thing that Sue Gilmore taught me years ago. You know, she was my good and great mentor, and she is my soul mom who raised me, and George Adair is my soul dad who raised me, and he's dead, but he's still in me. He's a big, big, big part of me. Okay, so one of my favorite things Sue ever taught me was, I came in to talk to her. You know, she was my counselor almost 30 years ago, well, probably 30 years ago. And then after about 15 years, she semi-retired, and she kept a few of her special clients. I was one of those. And then after a number of years, she fully retired, and then she kept me as a friend and mentor. So I'm honored and blessed to call Sue Gilmore my friend. She's a phenomenal woman. Anyway, this is Friday night, September 14th. I just got home from dancing. When I'm in the mood, I'm like, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing a preach from the tabletop, preach from the kitchen table. So it was years ago, and I don't remember who or what I was talking about, but I was talking to Sue about, I was sad because someone didn't like me, and something about the whole situation was funny because it was something like I was at a big event and with a lot of people who I love, who love me, and there was like one person there who didn't like me, and somehow that was vexing me. And so I remember Sue telling me, if everyone likes you, you're doing something wrong. If everyone likes you, you're doing something wrong. Now here's the reason why she said that. It's because if everyone likes you, you're probably being a people pleaser. And you're not being your true authentic self. And also you're probably spread pretty thin. And you're probably building a resentment, and you might be late all the time. And being late all the time means you're tired because you're spread too thin, and you might even be having a tiny rebellion going on. So it's better to say no and risk people not liking you. And it's really okay for people to not like you, and here's why. So here was Sue's really cool explanation of that always stuck with me. And I've shared it with hundreds of my clients over the last 25 years. So she explained it like this. Imagine all the people of the world who know me are at one party. So all the people of the world who know Sue are at this one party. And she said, when I walk into this party, there's a certain number of people who, when I walk in, they scream and they run to the door and they say, Sue's here! Sue, I'm so glad you're here. I've been waiting for you to show up. I can't wait. I couldn't wait for you to get here. And come on in, and I want to introduce you to these cool people who I also know, and can I get you a drink, or may I take your coat? And they want to be by your side for practically the whole party. And that's all the people of the world who love Sue, or Jane. That's all the people of the world who love Jane. Now at the same party of the world of the people who know Jane, there's a certain amount of people who just like me. And when I show up at the door, they might not notice, but if I walk by, they'll say, oh, hey, Jane, nice to see you. It's good that you could come. I'm glad to. How is the dancing coming? How is the counseling practice? How is your grant coming? Did you find a good grant writer? Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. Anyway, thank you, Andy, of Annuity. And this is such a good thing. This whole thing is so good to keep in mind because sometimes we feel like the odd man out, and especially sometimes, especially with our family. So a really good audio download to get from my website store is Stories and Meditations to Soothe Your Heart and Feed Your Soul. Because there's an especially good story on there that I want you to hear called The Odd Duck. The Odd Duck. So that's the audio download, Stories and Meditations to Soothe Your Heart and Feed Your Soul. It's in my website store. It's just really good for soothing your heart. It's really good for soothing your heart. That's why I named it that. So at this same party of all this world of people who know me, if I walk in, the ones who just like me go, oh hey Jane, how you doing? And if I stop and have a conversation, they'll be perfectly pleased to have a conversation with me. Now, this same party of the world of people that know Jane, there's a certain number of people who just don't care. They just don't care. When I walk in, they won't notice. In fact, I could walk right by them. I know, hard to believe. I could walk right by them and they won't even say hi. They won't notice me unless I tap them on the arm and say, oh, hi Sam. Remember me, Jane, from the blah, blah, blah. And they go, oh yeah, Jane, how are you? Nice to see you. And they'll really only stop and talk to me if I stop them and talk to them. Then at the same party of the world of people who know Jane are the people who definitely don't like me. Excuse me. And if I show up, when I show up and they see me come in the door, they go, oh God, here's Jane, hide me. And those are the people who are like, oh, no, no, no. You invited Jane? Seriously? Why'd you do that? So if you're being your true authentic self, there's going to be a certain percentage of each of these kind of people. And it's really good for us just to get over that. Like, it's really not important. It's not important at all that everybody like you. In fact, it's really important that not everybody likes you, because you guys don't care. I fluffed my pillow right in the middle of my video. It's a Virgo thing. I'm a Virgo, okay? My birthday's in 2 weeks, September 21st. If you want to get me something, I want to get really good speakers for my Alexa. Right, Alexa? Do you need good speakers? Alexa, do you love me? You can't hear her. Okay, Alexa, stop. She said, I don't have the emotion of love quite figured out yet, but do I want to listen to Barry White nonstop? I love her. She just likes me. She's one of those people in that percentage. So you get this? This is really important. So if you're one of those people that feels like you need everybody to love you, you have to get over that. It's not important. It's not important for everybody to like you. In fact, if you're your true, authentic self, not everybody is going to like you. In fact, there will be a certain percentage of people that definitely don't like you. Okay? So that's my preach from the kitchen tabletop today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share my videos. I will thank you for it. I will buy you a cupcake. Okay? Mwah! Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.